Yeah, it's been a few months since we've been back from the Super Bowl where we saw the New England Patriots. What a second half comeback they did against Atlanta. I don't think anybody wants to remiss on that. So let's get right into the first game, first big game of the colleges. It used to be that all we get is these little cupcakes. Well, we got one tomorrow night that is, or tonight, Saturday, is absolutely beautiful. It's played in Atlanta, their new dome stadium. Florida State getting 7 points from the Crimson Tide, Alabama. This should be a money line bet. I'm going to announce that right off the start. Put down, forget the 7 points. If you want them, put the maybe 50% on the Florida State +7, and then put the rest of it on the money line. Florida State, are they loaded or what? They have 15 starters back. They have 48 lettermen back that won the Orange Bowl against Michigan last week. That DeAndre Francois, he is a sophomore now, and boy, can he pitch that ball. Their running game ranked number 9. The final 8 games, I don't want to talk about defense because I think that's where you're going to be able to shut down Jalen Hurts, the quarterback for the Crimson Tide. On defense, the final 8 games, this Florida State defense allowed 18.5 points per game, and that's in a very difficult last year's ACC. Their tackles were number 3 in the nation, and they have all them back. Their linebackers were ranked number 4 last year. Their defensive line was ranked number 5. They have the top secondary in the nation. Now, what are they going against? They're going against this very strong Alabama team, but let's keep in mind, they're not strong because they brought people back. They're just strong because they brought 11 starters back, which is, quite an exodus last year from their, number 2 team in the country, and they had to reload. And it's very difficult to have that team working cohesively with a reload team, 11 starters back. And I really believe that this is the way it's going to go down. There's 5 back on defense for Alabama. Well, that's going to leave a lot of opportunity for Florida State to score. And if they can score, we've already said what their defense is capable of, and that's keeping Alabama out of the end zone. So basically, Zach, I think this could be the showcase for the playoffs this coming January, and they might even meet again. And who knows what will happen the second time. But this first time, you put Wayne Root down for Florida State +7. When you see me talking, I'm talking for world-class handicapper, Wayne Root, and myself, Harvard, Hollis, Barnhart. What are you looking at there, Zach?
Well, just to start off, I can't believe I've known Hollis since 1999. Can you believe that? A long time ago, so I'm glad to keep this relationship going. I've been in Vegas for 4 years now, and we've been in sync for those 4 years. So we're doing it a little bit differently this year. Instead of meeting at different sports books, we're going to try to give you guys more videos and do them with the live stream. Why not with the technology this day and age? So we might have a hiccup there and here and there, and we won't be able to redo these tapes sessions. But this is the first game of the year. For me, I don't have a strong opinion. One of the things that I would love to see is how Jimbo Fisher handles this matchup. Jimbo Fisher, since Jameis Winston's left, they haven't been the same at Florida State. Obviously, they had struggles with the quarterback play the past couple of years, but they still have managed to hang in games. And I think that's where you look at Nick Saban, and he thrives on these type of games. You look at the games they played last year, Hollis, how many games were they under the spread, and then all of a sudden he flips the switch? I mean, he goes for the kill, especially in these marquee matchups. So that's one thing you got to factor in. I wouldn't be surprised if Florida State hangs in this game for a while before Nick Saban and them take over. But you got to look at, they lost their offensive coordinators. Obviously, they lost Lane Kiffin, who went to Florida Atlantic, and then they also lost the former Washington coach that got kicked off for a couple of years. He came in there, and now he's the Atlanta Falcons offensive coordinator. So those are factors, and I think anytime you see a large spread with marquee teams, you want to side with the points. But it's too tricky for me here. I think it can go either way. It's a great spread week 1. We'll see what happens.
And in order to get a hold of me, Zach, I want everybody to go to jbplays.lv6@gmail.com. So if you want to get a hold of myself for more analysis like this, or if you want to ask me something about Wayne Root, either way, we are teamed up this year, Wayne Root and Harvard, Hollis, Barnhart. So make sure you go to jbplayslv6@gmail.com. And Zach, why don't you close this up, and we'll be talking next week when the pros start.
Yeah, we decided to do this just as a test going into the new season. Obviously, this game's tomorrow, so we're not expecting a lot of views, probably not. But we know there's been a lot of people who have watched us with the Jim Feist videos 3-4 years ago. Last year we were doing them together, Hollis and I. So we love to hear from you guys. We love the comments, negative and positive. We've had a great track record, great track record on our videos. 2 heads are better than one was our theme last year. We'll keep it going this year. If you want to get a hold of me, easy to text me at 702-505-4530 or visit my website, notjustagame.com. Glad to be back. It's September 1st. Let's go.
Thank you.